Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial will be on playsuit. We'll be making playsuits for our princesses. If this is your first time of stopping by, do well to hit on the subscribe button, join the family, and to my old subscribers, thank you very much for all your support. Really appreciate. So the first thing I did is to mark a straight line to serve as a starting point, and then from there I marked my bust point, which is my shoulder measurement divided by 2 plus half inch to 1 inch, depending on how free you want it. And then from there I mark my waistline. This waistline is where you put your trouser. It's not your normal your normal half length. And then from there I'm going to go ahead and mark the full length of this place. So for the full length from that waist measurement, just like your crouch depth, right? That's what you're going to be adding there. Then the next thing you're going to be marking is to add 1.5 inches for our pressing button allowance. I hope you understand this. So from your waistline, once you mark your waistline, from that waistline you add your crouch depth. That's you sit on a flat surface and measure, or you just do your hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch or 1.5 inches, depending on how free you want it to be. So for once I am done with that, oh my goodness, the next thing we are going to be doing is to mark our shoulder measurement divided by 2. That's what I did there, and then I added half-inch stitching allowance, and I also transferred the measurement to the bust point. I'm sorry that you guys can't really see what we are marking, but please pay attention, you understand it, I promise you. Then for the neckline, I am doing 3 inches for the width and then 3.5 inches for the depth, and this measurement I am using is for a 7 to 8 year old. So please do well to attach your measurement as you go on. And then for the shoulder slope, I went down by half-inch, and then I connected it into the neckline, and then I added half-inch stitching allowance at that shoulder area. Don't forget that. Then at the bust line, I'm going to add my bust measurement divided by 4, and then I added 1.25 inches stitching allowance because I'm going to be using 0.75 to stitch it down. Then the remaining one is just for ease. I don't want it to be too fitted. Then I go ahead to curve in my armhole. So I'll measure what I have at my bust area. I'll transfer it to the waistline. The reason for this is because my bust and the waist is the same thing. If the tummy of your child is bigger, please do well to divide it by 4 and then insert it with your stitching allowance, and that's it. Once we are done with that, at this point, from that waistline, remember I said you should add your crouch depth, so that's what I did, and then added my stitching allowance to it. So we are going to be connecting from that place. I'll go in by 1.5 inches to 2 inches, depending on how you want it to be, but I did 1.5 inches. Then I'm going to be connecting from the waist to that point that I just marked. You can use your free hand to do this, or you can just use your ruler just like I am doing and connect this point from the waist to the crouch depth. So to the crouch depth, please don't connect to your button allowance, your press button allowance, just to the crouch depth. You see the way I'm trying to curve this. Please do well to do that. So once you are done with that, from that crouch depth, you're going to go ahead and connect the line straight to your button allowance. So this is the reason why we didn't connect it to that point earlier, as we are covering the um, the pants area. So this is what we have at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and then we are going to use it to cut out the back bodies. If you have any question, please do want to leave it in the comment section, and I will respond to you as soon as I can. And if you haven't subscribed, do well to subscribe, and I'll so the next thing we are going to be doing is to transfer this pattern to another fabric. So we are going to be using it to cut out our back body. So I have my zipper allowance. If your fabric is very stretchy, please skip this zipper allowance. It's unnecessary. But because mine is not very stretchy and my child is going to find it difficult to wear, that's why I added my stitching allowance. From that point, from that hem point, I added 4 inches extra. I hope you guys see. And then I'm going to go ahead and trace out my zipper allowance from the front one. So from the front hem, I added 4 inches. That's what I did there. And then every other place is the same except for the neckline, which is I went down by 1 inch for the neckline. So I'll go ahead and trace out what I have at the front pattern, just like you see me do, to that 4 inches extra that we added. Don't worry, we're going to make some adjustments there. So that's basically the only adjustment we have for this bag. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my pin, and then I will raise the front part up so that we'll be able to work on the back one. So once I raise it up from that zipper allowance that I traced out, I'm going to go in by another 1.5 inches to 2 inches. So I'll go ahead and I'm just trying to make the mark more visible, and unfortunately you guys can't really see it, and I'm sorry about that. So I just trace it down, and then from that zipper allowance line I went in by 1.5 inches for the total. In total plus the zipper allowance, the back one is 3 inches, right? So I'll go ahead and connect this point from that place coming from the waistline to that new 1.5 inches that we marked. And that's basically it for the back. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. Don't forget to put your neckline as 1.1 inch or 1.5 inches. So guys, this is what we have at this point. The next thing we're going to be doing is to take out our pins and then open it to the front facing front. My crotch depth is very long. The reason for it is because at the point I was making this video, my daughter wasn't around and I didn't measure her before starting, so I just made it as long as possible. It's better that it's too free, and I'll adjust that it doesn't enter her. So I'll go ahead and stitch down the two shoulders, front facing front. I'll stitch it down by half of an inch. I'll do the same thing for the other side as well. So guys, once we are done with the shoulder, I'll go ahead and pipe the neckline and also pipe the armhole. Okay guys, this is what we have at this point. We are done piping the armhole and also piping the neckline, just like you can see. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to work on the seam side. So I'm going to go ahead and open this playsuit, and then we're going to be doing front facing front at this point. I'll stitch down by 0.75 inches, just like I mentioned earlier. That's what I'm going to be stitching down with, and then I'll stitch the other side as well. Once I am done with that, I'll go ahead and pipe the way you see me do. So you're going to stitch from the armhole to the waistline, and then you're going to go ahead and pipe the crouch area, just like you see me showing you guys, all the way through to the other side, right? And then I'll do the same thing for the other side of this playsuit. Or you can just go ahead and serge it and fold it in by half of an inch, which is what I'm going to be doing. So this is what we have at this point. I'm done serging it, so I'll go ahead and fold it by half of an inch and stitch down all the way through. So guys, this is what we have, and I also went ahead to attach my zipper, close up my zipper allowance, and then attach my zipper so that it's easier for my child to wear. So the next thing we are going to be doing is to work on the button that we have at the hem place. So what we are going to be doing is to open this up. I'll go ahead and fold by half of an inch and fold this over again by 1 inch, which is 1.5 inches, right? So I'll fold by half and then fold over by 1 and stitch it down. And I'll do the same thing for the other side. Then I'll go ahead and attach my pressing button on both sides of this playsuit. And that's basically all for this tutorial. I hope you find value. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share my videos to family and friends, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I will see you in my next tutorial. So this is what we have at this point. This is what you're going to be having once you are done. So the back one is going to overlap the front one, and then use your pressing button to hold it down, and I will see you in my next tutorial or my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.